how did I become a part-time reseller? I guess it all starts with designer jeans back in 2004. The main backstory of how I became an online reseller is pretty much when I was 22. I was young, I was newly married. My husband and I both moved from actually our current city that we're in. We live in Salt Lake right now, Salt Lake City, Utah. And we moved all the way across the country to attend the University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio. Being pretty broke college students and still wanting to keep up with all the trends of the time, which designer jeans in 2004 were very, very big. If you remember, like Seven for All Mankind, I think Paige was just becoming kind of a rage, style and brand of jeans. I wanted to keep up with the trends, and I think my husband bought me my first pair of designer jeans. Couldn't afford any after that, pretty much, just being a student. And I started noticing that people were selling jeans online. So I got onto eBay, I started an account, and then I would kind of buy a pair of jeans, wear them a few times, and then flip them back on eBay while they were still pretty popular. So that was a really nice way to kind of like dip my toes into eBay. I wasn't necessarily doing it for profit. It was more just to kind of keep up with trends, to wear what was in style, to kind of rotate through clothes, and then be able to turn them around and make back pretty much what I had paid for them. That was my first, kind of entrance, I guess, into reselling online. Jump forward about 4 or 5 years. I wasn't quite doing that very much anymore. And my husband and I moved across the country again to Los Angeles, where he was attending UCLA. And I was a part-time school teacher and a part-time tutor, as well as a part-time nanny. So I had 3 jobs at the time. I was again in a situation of trying to just keep up with trends, trying to wear what everyone else was wearing, but not spend a lot of money, because I am a very frugal person. I do not like to spend a lot of money on things, but I just loved going to thrift stores in LA. I would go and I'd buy, J. Crew items, and I'd wear them, and I'd find these designer jeans that I could wear, and I just loved the thrill of the hunt and being able to find things that I didn't have to spend full retail on. That was the best part to me. It never clicked in my head living in LA to like buy and sell for a profit. It just wasn't, I think I just had so much going on at the time. I don't know. But again, being, young-ish at this point, college students, and just, wanting to keep up with trends. I don't even want to think about all of the designers that I think I passed over at the time because I just wasn't thinking about resale. One that really stings me is I remember finding like a YSL and Yves Saint Laurent blazer, and it didn't fit me, and I was bummed, and I left it. And now I'm just like, what was I thinking? But hey, you learn about brands. Sometimes you don't know what brands are. That's why I'm still doing this and on this journey. Learning about brands is kind of fun and part of what makes this interesting. And, brands come in and out all the time. And something that was selling really great a year ago is not selling so great now. And something that I didn't even know about a year ago is all of a sudden on the radar. And it's kind of that fun keeping up with the trends and keeping up with the brands and keeping up with what people want to buy. So that's another little part of why I got into reselling, was just the fun of it. So fast forward another couple of years, and in 2012 we adopted our daughter, and my husband graduated from UCLA and he got a job offer back here in Salt Lake City. This is actually where we met, where he is from. And we decided to take that opportunity to move to Salt Lake. So at the time, I left my job because we were moving, and I became a stay-at-home mom. I was full-time stay-at-home, and it was great. I had kind of other things on my mind that I was thinking about. We were going through a lot of side, infertility issues, and like I just wasn't in a mind place to be working full-time. And eventually, after kind of, side jobs of babysitting and nannying and all these different things, I just thought, I've got to do something. I've got to get back into working. I want to be at home with my kids. I just wanted to really focus on them and what I could do at home. And at the time, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, kind of like makeup tutorial and, hair tutorial, things like that. And I came across a really great YouTuber. Her name is actually Carrie Dayton. So if you want to go follow her, she's great. She is very into like mid-size clothing trends and thrift store finds and things like that. And she kind of had this one video of just going to the thrift store and finding clothes. And I was like, oh, cool, thrift store. I love going to the thrift store. Let's watch this video and see what she found. And it kind of took me down this whole rabbit hole of thrift store shopping, thrift store finds. What can you find? What can you just find for yourself? And then through those videos pops up Empty Hanger kind of on this like next, videos I might be interested in. So Empty Hanger, Jenna, lives in Atlanta. I think I binge watched all of her videos at the time, and she maybe had around 20 at that time. Watched every single one of them, and I was just kind of like mind blown. Like, wait a minute, I can actually sell these items. And I remember kind of somewhere in the last couple of years, I'd been to the thrift store, found a pair of Cole Haan shoes that weren't my size. I picked them up and I was like, maybe one day I'll sell these on eBay. And it just wasn't ever a thought of like, I could do this and actually make money and support my family and still be at home with my kids. So that was pretty much the start of all of my online reselling. Was just one thing led to another. It was kind of always in my blood, I guess, of just, wanting to find a good find. And then now I feel like just being at home, being with my kids. I have a 3-year-old son and a 7-year-old daughter. And it's such a great way for me to really just drop everything if I have to and be a parent, and then pick up the hours where I need to, or, leave and go take them to the park, and I can sit on my phone and I can kind of just, list something here and there when I have the time. I really enjoy it. I think it's great. If you would like to stick around and see more videos about my personal reselling journey, I have a lot of things planned for the future. I am pretty new to this, but I just feel like, I love it so much. I love the reselling. I love the thrifting. I love the thrill of the hunt. I love, connecting with other people who do the same thing that I do. And I'd love it if you joined me. So again, my name is Jana, and this is Stripes and Twine. You can follow me on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Etsy, Instagram, any of those, places that you want to follow me. And I would love to see you there, here, anywhere in the future. So like and subscribe if you would like to. Leave me a comment. I love when people say hi, and hope you guys have an awesome day. Get out there and thrift. Bye.